Yeah. It's your boy, DJ Bless, aka Sutter Kain, back in the place to be. We here today to talk about the Whitestone P331, the EVL version. That's the black version. Now, the thing I like about the P331 is the fact that you got all these functions. So with the functions, you can go ahead and control how you want your finishing mix to sound. If you want it to sound more bloomy, you have a switch that says bloom. If you want it to sound more clean, you got a switch that says clean. And then it has two sets of transformers. It has Transformer 1 and Transformer 2. Now, Transformer 1 to me is more of a generalized transformer. It takes the bass and lifts it up in a general way from, I would say, from like maybe 30 hertz to about 100, a little bit over that, but it sounds good. It's nice and smooth. Now, 2 is more aggressive in my opinion. 2 for me is what I like the most. 2 takes your kick and just pushes the kick up. It makes it hit harder. So anything in that 80 to 100 is gonna push it up in a good, subtle way to where your kick just punches through the speakers. I use it on my new single that's coming out now. If you listen to the way the kick sounds, listen to how the kick pushes up, and listen to how the whole mix becomes more wide and more smooth. And that's the thing about it. When you running stuff through the P331 EVL, you can go ahead and use the loading. So the more you load, the more color it goes through the tubes and the more you get. And it also has a lift. So it has a high frequency lift and it has a low frequency lift, and it has a duo. If you have a mix at the end of the chain, right? Say you got, matter of fact, let's even go to mastering. Say you got a master and the master sounds fine. It sounds good. Like the original mix sounds good, but you know something's missing. Like you want to make it more professional sounding, more smoother. That's where, and you just want to add highs, but you don't want to add EQ. That's where the high frequency lift comes in at. So you don't have to touch the EQ. It takes, almost the tubes act like an EQ, and it takes the tubes and makes it bloomy. So this way the highs, that smooth highs come out. You feel what I'm saying? Like soon as you run it through the EVL without even nothing set, you'll automatically hear that expensive studio sound off the back. So for me, depending on the mix, either the LF, which is the low frequency lift, which lifts it up, or the high, or I might do duo, depending on the mix. You feel what I'm saying? It does a lot of the little work that I don't want to do when I'm mixing. So basically, once I set it, I kind of mix around it. But if I'm mastering, I go for flat, and then I go from there. You feel what I'm saying? Then I start changing stuff how I want it. But enough of all that. Let's listen to the clips and see how it sounds. I'm DJ Bless, aka Sutter Kain. If you got any questions, hit me up. All right? Peace.
This then is the enemy. Primitive, murderous, and fanatical. This people, this war machine, determined to conquer the world. Strong enough.
Let the siren sound, the call for violence, the time is now. I'm firing rounds, pound for pound, I'm the loudest out. Ill gifted, I'm built different, designed in hell. I'm still kicking the rail, this is a fight you fail.
This then is the enemy. Primitive, murderous, and fanatical. This people, this war machine, determined to conquer the world. Strong enough.
Let the siren sound, the call for violence, the time is now. I'm firing rounds, pound for pound, I'm the loudest out. Ill gifted, I'm built different, designed in hell. I'm still kicking the rail, this is a fight you fail. You slice, you frail, no comparison, the time will tell. The final bell tolls for those who ain't rhyming well. So hide your wealth, run, drop a dime, a yell. A timeless tale, another dead in the Bible Belt. No vinyl sales, so I'm plotting on some other shit. Stick up the Vatican for the Ark of the Covenant in the dark with the shovel. It's the part where I cover kids buried alive, just die.